Greetings YouTube, Sega Zombie here and welcome back guys to another video. And as you can see, we're at the computer desk. That means one thing, it's a Spectrum Spectacular. And it's been a while guys, it's been such a long time since my last Specky video. And as you can hear, this gorgeous music in the background. I've got some new games to show, and this is thanks to a lot of fellow YouTubers, Paul Retro Bait and Cy Ginger Hippie Gaming and Lee Nerdy Geezer. They're focusing an awful lot on homebrew games. Now I'm a big fan of homebrew on the Spectrum, and I've covered plenty of games on the Spectrum Next and the Spectrum over the years. But these games have been highly recommended. They turned up yesterday guys. I cannot wait to share these games with you. First up is a game that I see Cy Ginger Hippie play a while ago now, last year, and that is Last Train to Transcentral. That's what we've got loaded on here on the Spectrum 128K. Now what I was trying to do was to get these games that I've purchased and save them onto the Spectrum Next. Just by pressing the yellow button on the side of the Next allows you to screenshot that game. Unfortunately, Last Train to Transcentral doesn't want to load on the Spectrum Next. But I thought, do you know what? This is the last time, guys, seriously, this is probably one of the last times I'm going to play with this exact Sinclair 128K ZXspectrum +2 grey. It's been in my collection for many, many years. And a really good friend of mine, Lee Nerdy Geezer, has had nothing but grief with the Spectrum +2, and he wants to get some Spectrum in his life. He's spent a fortune in trying to repair a black +2. And I've said to him, do you know what? I've got plenty of Speckies. I'm being greedy, Lee. Let's cut you a deal, and I'm going to send Lee this Spectrum +2. This is featured in pretty much all of my Spectrum videos. And it's going to be sad to see it go, but I really want a grey model boxed in minty condition. I think that's what I'm going to go for. I've got the +3. I've got the Spectrum Next. I've got a 128K toast rack. I've also got a issue 1 48K rubber key Spectrum that needs a lot of refurb. That will be a future video. You know, I've got lots of Speckies. I can do without the +2 until another one surfaces, which I'm sure another one will. I just want to help out a fellow tuber, and I want to share some of that Specky love, especially because he's a C64 guy. Oh yeah guys, you can see what I'm trying to do here. I'm hoping, Lee, you're watching this video and you're going to invest in Last Train to Transcentral. As you can see, I've got it set up on both TVs. This one's running through RF. This one through the PVM is running beautifully through RGB. I tend to find with the grey model Spectrum +2 that there's a little bit of sound reduction and a little bit of a hum. This Specky +2 is actually pretty good. I've got some that are pretty poor and all you can hear is a buzz. So I'm hoping you guys can hear that music. But I've shown off this game. Oh, by the way, for those of you that are interested in the colour of the tapes, this one's yellow. Let me know, guys, what colour your tape is. Loads of people have done reviews on this, especially Cy. Brilliant condition. These are all from Bitmap Soft. Took about a week to get here. Really impressed with these games so far. Let's stop the wafflage. Let's get on with the game. So we need 3 for redefined keys, because this hasn't got Sinclair, and I'm hooked up to the Sinclair port. So up on the pad, down on the pad, left on the pad, right on the pad, and fire. We're ready to go. So we need to hit keyboard. Press any key. Let's see how well we do. So this game, guys, I fell in love with this game. I really have. I had a quick blast last night. Basically, the mission is you've got 3 lives down here. You've just got to get through each carriage of the train. Love the graphics. So true to the Specky. Once you've collected all the coins, that will take this away here. And you can go through into the next carriage. That's the theory anyway. Yeah, so we shoot that door and in we go. We're into the next trailer. Should we go for it? Oh! I was trying to be cocky there. That weren't good, was it? Love the sound effects. Love the music. The graphics have got a charm as well. The sound effects are definitely specky all over, aren't they? I just love the background, how it shows the motion there. The movement of the train. Shoot him. Now you can only shoot the sort of like monsters. Anything solid that's bouncing up and down, you can't get. Oh, there's a coin there. In through to the next one. Now this one's a little bit more. Oh, I went too high up. You've got to be pixel perfect, guys. Pixel perfect. It's a switch there. And we're through. Now I don't want to fall down there, otherwise I can't get back up. I've fallen for that before. Oh, we're not doing very well. I've only got one life left. Right, this dude is annoying. And he keeps respawning through that door there. No matter how many times you kill him, he comes back. Come on, let's at least do one level, shall we? Here we go. This is the end of Train Boss. Now, watching Sai's video, I discovered that there's like a part where he can't hit you, but you still have to be pretty careful. Come on. We've almost got him. Oh yeah, we've done it. So we've got to go and get that coin. Then up the little ladder. And we've done the first level. Phew! Whew. Right, now this game, as all good specky games do, gets harder and harder. That difficulty curve soon spikes up. Oh, mistimed that completely. Perhaps we should go for that one first. Oh, I've done it again. Didn't see much of the second level, but I tell you what, this is a highly addictive game. A fantastic homebrew game. It's Last Train to Transcentral, guys. It's a must. If you're into your specky homebrew, get over to Bitmap Soft. Get this game ordered. You will not be disappointed. Let's move on to the next game, shall we? So next up is Space Monsters Meet the Hardy. Again, from Bitmap Soft. This one, a bit of a boring tape. It's just a standard black tape there. But the presentation, the quality of these are first rate. They really are. Really nice cardboard. I love how the design goes right the way across the spine of that card inlay. Brilliant condition. And brilliant quality to these games. Really, really good. These games are about a tenner each. And so I don't think that's bad money at all. Space Mutants or Space Monsters Meet the Hardy. I keep calling it Space Mutants. This one is a long load. I have got this one stored on the Spectrum Next, but as it's this plus 2 Grey's last video, it's dedicated to this. Let's press play. What we'll do is we'll go to the loading screen, because the loading screen is actually really cool on this game. There we go, guys. There's the loading screen. Does that guy there look a little bit familiar? Where have I seen that? Isn't that a YouTuber? But I love that sort of very Flash Gordon, very Escape from the Planet of the Robot Monsters. I think that's a cracking loading screen. But what I'll do, guys, this is a long load, so we're going to jump cut to the game, load it in. Listen to that fantastic music, guys. I hope that's coming through, because Space Monsters Meet the Hardy has a fantastic soundtrack. 2 for Sinclair. Let's get on with it. So the aim is, this is very quick, guys, is you just got to collect that little red thing and get to the exit, and you've got a time limit. Right. Let's go down here, shoot him. Obviously the difficulty ramps up. Oh, I thought I'd got him. And there we go. So it starts you off really easily. But look at these graphics. The graphics are unbelievable for a Spectrum. Look how smooth he runs. And how fast the characters are. They deal with colour clash exceptionally well. There is none. I can't remember where I've got to go here. I think it's down here. Yep, there he is. Oh, we've got less than 10 seconds. Am I going to do it? Yes, we done it. And obviously, it's a time game as well. You know, I only killed 4 of the 5 monsters. Time bonus, health bonus. But this gets hard, guys. It really does. We get some different enemies now. I already can't remember where I'm going in this one. It's not that way. Perhaps it's up here. Ah, there's the little... Oh, he nearly killed me. Oh no. I think it's this way. Yeah, there it is. No, that's where I come in. Is it this way? Where is the door? Where's the exit? How do we get out of here? Oh, and I died. This is a hard game. Not really my sort of game. I'm not very good at memory games anyway. And then to put the speed element in is even trickier. But I love the music and I love how the game plays. Plays fantastic. Now, where am I going? Completely messed. Ah, I reckon it's down there, guys. Oh, the spikes as well. Oh, no, it's not. Ouch. Level 3. This is all I can do. This is my poor gameplay. It's no reflection on this game and how it plays, because this is actually a really good little game. I'm just no good at it. Right, so let's get that. Let's go down here. Up here. Oh. Perhaps we've got to go along this way. I really don't know where the exit is here. That's not it. Is there more than one? I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know what I'm doing in this game. Right, so let's go and collect that. Let's get that done. Ah, I see where we've got to go. Have you guys seen it? Because I have. That's if I survive, because I keep hitting the spikes. Oh, come on. The good thing about this game is you get plenty of lives, because you're going to need them. I don't like how you bounce off the spikes. And I do that an awful lot. Right, so we've got to go down here. Then down here. And there you go. There's the exit. There was 11 monsters to kill there. Great again. The sounds effects are really good. The music is brilliant. But as you can see, I'm not very good at this. It's going to take a bit of practice. Right, so let's go this way. More enemies introduced. Some bombs there. Right, okay, so how do we... Oh, I'm so low on health. Do we have to go back down here? I'm gonna die. Oh, and he dies. I think that's game over. But there's some Space Monsters Meet the Hardy, guys. I think I've got to play this game a little bit more, just so I can see the later levels, and just to see, you know, I'm struggling on level 4. So yeah, definitely more practice need with Space Monsters Meet the Hardy. Now the final game out of this bundle from Bitmap Soft, and this blew me away. Now I've seen Nerdy Geezer do a video on this, also Paul Retro Bait has done a video on this, not this version though, and Cy Ginger Hippie Gaming have shown off this, and that is Alien Girl. And wow, this box is amazing, guys. Absolutely stunning artwork. Anything to do with the xenophobe or alien, I'm in, guys. And that is fantastic box art. I watched Cy's video on this game and Paul's, and I kind of like the gameplay style of it. Kind of a bit like Alien Breed, a little bit like a Spectrum game I used to love called Eagle's Nest, which I've covered before on a Spectrum Spectacular, a Player's Choice re-release. But yeah, Alien Girl, look at that. And this is pure, this box is quality, guys. Absolute quality. Such a rigid box. This is only £18 at the moment in on Bitmap Soft site. Inside you get loads of goodies. You get a lovely poster, which I think is really nice. A big colour manual. Loads of adverts for loads of their games on the back there, guys. But yeah, a lovely colour instruction manual telling you how to play the game. But that's really nice. You also get a badge. A multimedia CD, which I'd imagine's got the soundtrack on it and some screensavers, things like that, possibly. Oh, what's that? A little sticker. And I love this inlay, this insert. That's brilliant. All of this for 18 quid. So let's just put all the little bits and pieces back in there. Make sure that's all kept nicely in this beautiful box. Let's reset the Spectrum. Remove Space Monsters Meet the Hardy. This is still sealed, guys. I've not played this. This is going to be first impressions. If I can get into the packaging, that is. Oh, there's nothing beats. See, the nostalgia for me is just not playing the games. It's the whole memories of getting a brand new Spectrum game and opening it. Now, someone said to me that they didn't get the homebrew scene. They're more into just playing the original games they had back in the day. But there's something ultra special about opening a brand new Specky game. And that's all part of the nostalgia, the charm and the memory for me. This is, oh, awesome. We've got a green tape. The same as Ginger Hippie Gaming Cy. Now this has got two different versions of the game. There's the Skirmish edition, which is on side B. The main game is on side A. We're just going to focus on the main game. But again, Bitmap Soft quality here. Beautiful inlay there. Lovely inlay. Oh, I'm excited for this one. I really am. I saved the best till last, possibly. Let's make sure we put it on side A, into the Specky. Again, we'll see what kind of loading screen it is, because I can't remember, actually. I can't remember what the loading screen's like. Let's turn that volume down. But there's nothing I enjoy more than just sitting here Well, guys, it has to be said, half of the charm in getting a physical game on tape is loading it by tape. Again, it's that whole nostalgic journey for me. And this is the issue. This is the issue you get with tapes. Now, I've got tapes that are 35 plus years old. I've had this Spectrum Plus 2 many years. It's the most reliable Spectrum. And unfortunately, I'm struggling to get Alien Girl to load. This is my third or fourth attempt. This is actually the furthest I've got. So what I'm going to do, attempt number 4. Let's see if I can get this to load, guys. Part of the charm of loading an old game, but you don't expect this with a new game. But here we go. Let's try again. It's such a shame because these are great games. But I did have trouble with Space Monsters Meet the Hardy. I didn't mention that, but I'll mention it now because of the issues I've got with this. But this has got a slight crease at the beginning of the tape. On side A, here we go. Look, it's just not loading. So there's a quality control issue there because this, even though it's on the clear part of the tape, there's still some crease in there. So yeah, quality control on the tapes isn't good by the sounds of it. Space Monsters Meet the Hardy loaded on side B. The problem you've got with Alien Girl is there's 2 different games. You've got the main game on side A and Skirmish on side B. So I haven't even got that option. But, you know, this is attempt number 6, is it? 5 or 6? Let's go for it again. It's just a crying shame. You know, look at this box art. This looks a stunning game. I so want to play it. And yeah, I can get the digital download. It does come with that, I believe. But it takes away the charm. The whole reason I'm buying physical is I want to load these games physically into the Spectrum. I'm going to try the little technique of fast forwarding and rewinding. But this is a brand new tape. So it is an issue, guys. It is a major concern. Last Train to Transcentral will not load on the Spectrum Next. I've tried it, but it loads fine on my good old Plus 2 Grey. Space Monsters Meet the Hardy does not load on side A. It crashes right at the end of the program, which is a long load. But it does load on side B. Are we going to get Alien Girl to load? I'm going to keep trying for a bit longer, guys. Wow, guys, this is attempt number 7. I've got the loading screen again, but clearly that is not the right loading screen. It's got numerous crashes in it. From listening to the tape and playing Spectrum for many, many years, I believe the quality of the tape is at fault here. The recording just doesn't sound clean. And that's my concern. Guys, I will always be truthful in whatever I do because all of this stuff I'm buying with my hard-earned money. And I'll give you my honest opinion. And that's why I'm keeping this in this video. So you guys can see that out of the 3 games that I've purchased off Bitmap Soft, we've got issues. We've got issues with all of them. And I just want to highlight that because I don't want to hide the fact, you know, these are great games. The developers of these games are not at fault here. I think the problem is the distribution and Bitmap Soft. Come on, guys, you need to sort it out. A bit of quality control and find out what's going on with these tapes because this Spectrum Plus 2, it loads everything. You guys have seen the videos. My God, we had Renegade, which had been flooded in water. A 35-year-old tape. I dried it out. It loaded straight away on this Plus 2. Every game I've ever purchased, pre-owned, original games, all load. I've got many, many indie games that I've purchased off many different companies. They've all loaded. The only issue I get is with these Bitmap Soft games. And this isn't the first time I've had this issue. I've had this issue with Redshift. Now Redshift is another one that you have to load this game or attempt to load this game 2 or 3 times for it to actually work. You know, and that's not really... I know it's all part of the fun especially when you've got the older games. But when you're buying a brand new product and you're playing it on a one of the most reliable Spectrums there is, the +2 grey model. You know, this has all been cleaned, reconditioned. This is a top-rate Spectrum here that plays everything, but it's struggling with Bitmap Soft products. But yeah, Redshift, I wanted to do a live stream on this. I've been unable to do that live stream because I can't get the game to load anymore. It does work on the Spectrum Next, thankfully. I did get it to load on there and I've saved it. But to load it live on a Specky +2, I struggle. I've never had such poor failure rate with this content. I'm going to let this keep loading, guys. And I'm just curious now to see what happens when it's at the end of its load. Right, guys, I have just pressed spacebar. I've let this game go. It's loaded. So it's got a corrupt loading screen, but so far the game is loaded in. There's no audio. We want it in English. Easy. So we've got a bit of a story here. We did have a bit of a story, and it looks like it's crashed. So there we go. That's as far as we've got with letting that load in. Let's now rewind that tape. I'm going to try one more time to load this on the Spectrum +2. Actually, what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to set up the Next. I'm going to unplug the Spectrum +2. We're going to have the Next on. Unfortunately, I can't have both screens on the Next because we've got different tape decks that we can try to just rule out the fact that it's my +2. I'm convinced it's not my grey +2 and that it's this game. But for the benefit of this video and this journey that we're going on together, let's see what it plays like on a different setup and if we can get it to load. Right, here we go, guys. I've set up the Spectrum Next and this tape deck. I've got a couple of tape decks. This is my WH Smith's computer program data recorder. One of my favourite tape decks. I'm going to set it to volume 6 because that's usually the sort of sweet spot for the Next. The main game, Alien Girl. Let's put that in now. We need to go down to more, tape loader, 128K mode. And let's go. Fingers crossed. Let's see what happens, guys. Oh, the anticipation. So far, so good. It's reading it better. What's the loading screen going to do, though? Come on. I just want, you know, this game to work. I will reach out to Bitmap Soft. There will be an update video on this, guys. I'll reach out to them and I'll let you guys know what they say, because free games and free issues ain't good. You know, it's kind of forgivable when there's one issue with one tape. You know, these things happen. But to have problems with all of the games. Now as you see, that's loading in. Could just be that the tape is fussy. It really didn't sound good on my Spectrum +2, but this is working. And this is why I wanted to do this. To just have clarification over, was it the tape, was it the Spectrum +2? Very shocked that the Spectrum +2's not reading this tape very well, because this, it's never let me down. And if anything, I have more issues loading tapes onto the Next than I do that +2. Like I said, Last Train to Transcentral will not load on this Spectrum Next. I've tried with 3 different tape players and I'm getting no joy with this game. But Alien Girl won't load on the +2, but it's loading on the Spectrum Next so far. That's a lot better loading picture, isn't it? That is a cracking loading screen. Let's have a bit of a jump cut and hopefully, fingers crossed, when you see me again, this game's working. Well, there we go, guys. It's loaded on the Spectrum Next using the computer programmer data recorder set to my sweet spot. It's worked. I can't believe it, because Last Train to Transcentral will not load on the Spectrum Next. Alien Girl, I tried it 7 or 8 times on the +2 grey. It wouldn't load. Transcentral would on the +2 grey. Alien Girl has loaded first time on the Spectrum Next. You just can't write it, can you? But I will be completely transparent throughout all of my videos. You know, I've used my hard-earned to buy these games, to purchase these games. But it's a positive. You know, this video isn't going to end on a negative. It's going to end on a positive, hopefully. There's music. The game's loaded. We're going to play it for the first time and get our first impressions of Alien Girl. I will reach out to Bitmap Soft, guys. I really will, because we've got issues. But we'll go into that later. Let's press 2 for Kempston. Purge 1. Alien Research Human Centre. Oh, I've got the wrong joystick there. I've got the +2 one. There we go. So, everything hurts you, if I remember rightly, Sai saying on his video. I think we've got to move these. So you press the fire button to move the blocks. Ah, this is a skirmish attack. So, you've got to survive a certain amount of time in here. Love how the music changes. God, these aliens are faster than you. Definitely. You've got to be on guard. I love the attention to detail. Love the little graphics. Alien Girl sprite is nice. You know, this is highly inspired by Aliens. Very Geiger. Oh, we've got a countdown timer telling us that we've only got to survive for a few more seconds. We're there. Oh, I was going to talk some game there, but... Oh, let's get through. Oh, no. So basically at the bottom there, you've got the health at the heart, which I'm losing many of them. The one in the middle there is your bullets, your ammo. We've got to collect bombs to begin with. I remember that. I remember Sai having to collect bombs and keys. So we've got our first bomb. Now we've got to locate the first key to this door up here. Got to try and sparingly use our bullets though, because I'm not sure how generous this game is in giving you bullets. Oh, I tried so hard to get through there. Oh, there's a key. Grab the key. Right, so we've got to go back through that door. Oh, they're so quick. It all adds to the atmosphere of the game, though. You can really feel the atmosphere, the tension. Oh, let's go through the door. They really don't give you a moment to... Oh! I think these guys, they're going to come through the door. Yes, they are. I didn't think they were. It's me trying not to waste bullets, and I've wasted a few on that face hugger. Get rid of him. Ah, you really can't outrun these guys. You just got to be clever. Right. Ah. Oh, there's bullets there. Right, so there is another bomb. So we've got another bomb there, guys. So yeah, it's a real shame because, you know, the developers of these indie games, you know, they're brilliant. I absolutely adore it. I love it. My issue is really with Bitmap Soft and their production of the physical media, the quality control. You know, I've got issues with all 3 of the games I've purchased from them. That's a bit of a worry, that. Guys, please let me know in comments your experiences with Bitmap Soft. Have you had any issues with any of their games? I will run through it at the end, final thoughts and all that. But let's stay focused on Alien Girl. Just got myself another key. Oh dear. And we've got to get down to this door. Oh! So we've got to get through here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh, we're not going to make it, guys. 9 hit points left. Is there any energy in this game? That's what I want to know. Right, so we've got another key. I take it we go right down the bottom here and go this way. Oh! There's the other bomb. There's another bomb through there, look. Got to get that. So we've got 3 of the 5 bombs. There's another key in there. So we'll grab that. And then we've got to go all the way up, back on ourselves and up this room. Oh, I hit that. Oh, have I just messed up? I think I've messed it up. Yeah, I have. It's a bit of a puzzle. A bit like Chip's challenge. Right, let's think about this. Right, have we got to... We've got to shoot some of these, maybe? No. My little old zombie brain can't think this one out. I think I've messed up again, haven't I? Right, let's go back out, back in. What have I got to do? As soon as I push that middle one up. Do you know what? I'm going to just run up to the top. Because I don't know how to do it. What's this way? Oh my goodness. Right, so we need another key. So we've got to go... Oh, I'm going to die, guys. Right, so there's the other key. Definitely going to die. 1 hit point left. And I'm dead. Game over. I love that. That is awesome. But there's Alien Girl, guys. Alien Girl. Love the sampled speech. That's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Love the game. Cannot fault the game. The game is fantastic. Definitely got to do a live stream showing some of these games. Save this to the Spectrum next. That is my next port of call, definitely. Because we can't rely on the reliability of these tapes, unfortunately. And that brings me to my final thoughts. I absolutely loved Last Train to Transcentral. That screams out everything I adore about the ZXspectrum. The sound effects, brilliant music, the sprites, the animation, the graphics, the game is just cries out Specky to me. A fantastic game. Very well balanced game as well. I'm going to be playing this one lots. Space Monsters Meet the Hardy. Very impressive visuals. So fast for a Spectrum game. Again, an awesome soundtrack. Great sound effects. I think I'm going to have to take a few goes at this game to see if I really thoroughly enjoy it. It's like what I said as I was playing it. It's a memory game, but you've got to be quick and very fast in memorising where everything is. And that's not one of my qualities. But that's nothing against this game. A great game. And then finally, Alien Girl. The best of the bunch, possibly. I really am impressed with Alien Girl. Reminded me of when I saw Ginger Hippie Gaming's video and Paul Retrobates is Eagle's Nest. Now I covered that on a previous Spectrum Spectacular video, a Player's Choice one, because it was released on Players, a re-release, Eagle's Nest, and a game I adored when I was a kid. Alien Girl is brilliant. So they're the real positives. Also, this fantastic presentation. This box we've seen is brilliant. Love it. I look forward to more games being released like that. The one thing I need to address though, like I keep saying guys, I will always be open and honest. Quality control seems to be lacking somewhat with Bitmap Soft. I'm going to reach out to them guys. I'm going to reach out to Bitmap Soft and say to them that these 3 games, I've got issues with all 3. Now, Space Monsters Meet the Hardy has a crease in the clear side of the tape. Doesn't play on side A, but plays on side B. And that is on the Specky Plus 2. I'm going to load this in on the Plus, on the Next. And hopefully I have no issues with that. Last Train to Transcentral. An absolutely fantastic game. Love it. Again, all the attention to detail. The quality of the inlay and presentation is top rate. But again, the tape, it will not play on the Spectrum Next, but it does play on the Plus 2 after a couple of attempts. And then finally Alien Girl, well you guys have witnessed that. 7 or 8 attempts on the Plus 2, does not load at all. I've been playing Spectrum games an awful long time, and to me the audio seems a little out on these tapes. That's why I could adjust it with this, with the WH Smith's data recorder, you've got a better tweaking of the volume on this, whereas on the Plus 2 Grey it's set, isn't it? So I tweak the volumes and it's loaded. I feel the audio's out on these. That could be some of the issue. But I'll reach out to them, guys. See what they say. And I'll do an update, a future update video on my progress with Bitmap Soft and these games. Don't want it to detract you guys from buying from these companies to help these developers get their games out there and for you guys to play them, because that's the most important thing. I will just add that I've bought lots of games from lots of different developers, and I've got Chronosoft games, I've got Phoenixware, which is a sister company to Bitmap Soft, and I've never had a problem with the Phoenixware games. Maybe it's a bad batch of tapes, I don't know, but like I said, I'll reach out guys. I've got loads of indie games that have all worked on my Plus 2 and all loaded in on the Spectrum Next. Really demanding games as well, some of them like Castlevania and Mighty Final Fight. They were long loading games, but they all didn't have an issue. So we'll leave it there guys. We'll leave it on a positive that these are 3 absolutely fantastic games. My next journey, as you will, is I use a MacBook, and I've just ordered some accessories so that I can start downloading some of the ROMs, because I will just add that when you purchase most of these Bitmap Soft games, I think all but one of them, now I can't remember if it was Space Monsters Meet the Hardy, I don't think I got the digital download code for this, but I'm pretty certain I did for these 2. So now I've got my accessories on order, so I can put USB and memory cards, SD cards, USB cards into my MacBook, so I can get these files onto the Spectrum Next and what other devices I want to put them on. But that's probably a future video guys. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please let me know in comments your experiences with Bitmap Soft, what you think of these games. Have you purchased these games? Do you enjoy these games? I want to know guys. Let me know down in comments what you feel of these games. I tell you what, I've had a fantastic time playing them. It's been a frustrating time trying to load them. Until the next time, I'm Sega Zombie. Goodbye.